news, everyone!
Alright, hi everybody, welcome to the Ink and Paint Club News Show. My name is JD.
I'm Kyle, I guess.
Thank you, Kyle.
Wow. I don't know how to feel right now.
It's a new day.
Well, I'm Andy.
Yeah, and, this is the Ink and Paint Club News Show, where we talk about what's going on in the animation industry, and cartoons, and whatever else we feel like talking about that was newsworthy this week. I apologize to anyone who was confused that we didn't do one last week. Nothing happened, so
Yeah, there were a lot of people sending me angry messages.
Seriously?
It's a family emergency.
Well, we opted to do a review of the Iron Giant instead, so...
And no, nobody sent me an angry message.
I'm about to say, I don't know who would care.
There were some people who were seriously like, whoa, how am I supposed to know what's going on in the news?
It's called Google it. Go read Cartoon Brew like I do.
Oh, well, thanks. Now our fucking trade secret's been known.
Yes, because I go out, hit the streets, and find these news stories on my own.
You know, God forbid.
Actually, Kyle did the news research this week.
God forbid I think highly of you, JD.
Nah, I am not someone people should aspire to be.
Gross.
Anyway. So, Kyle, should we read the, what's that thing you like to read?
The news docket.
There you go. Kyle likes to say docket.
It's a wonderful word.
It's a fun word.
Oh. Alright, so, start us off this week. Something I didn't even know that was happening. Steven Universe toys will be out by Christmas. Yay!
So people can, they can come one step closer to actualizing their fan fiction.
I may or may not buy a Pearl action figure.
Oh no, I totally will, but there's going to be that guy who buys, Pearl and Garnet and just sits there and maybe makes, a custom, figure of their Gemsona.
We don't need official toys for that. They already do that.
I mean, there's just going to be this guy sitting there just going oh, it's going to be like that scene in Spaceballs. When Rick Moranis was playing with the Spaceballs action figure,
I love
this
Spaceballs.
guy is just going to self-insert himself.
Yeah.
And then his fucking friend's going to walk in on him and he's going to yell at him.
Oh, Lord.
No, I
Don't come in!
I didn't see you playing with your doll.
Anyway, I'm just kind of happy that Cartoon Network is actually making merchandise of its shows. I honestly don't understand why there's as much merchandise for regular show as there is, but I don't know. After
Well, they did that whole episode where they're like, hey, our toys are shit.
I know.
Buy the video game instead.
Yeah, it was.
They even have pop vinyl of the fucking regular show people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Where have I been?
But I don't know. After hearing things like Young Justice and Symbionic Titan get canceled because they had lack of merchandise because they didn't think they'd sell, the fact that Cartoon Network is just doubling down, it's all right, now every show gets merchandise now.
I don't see Uncle Grandpa action figures. What's up with
I
that?
would buy,
Give it
I would buy
to.
an Uncle Grandpa action figure.
I don't know. Maybe it just
Focus.
needs more time. But I don't know.
What does a show have to pull some bullshit maneuvers to get you to cry to get TV to get toys?
That is a discussion for another podcast.
Need space lesbians and Uncle Grandpa to get toys.
They had it.
Uncle Grandpa was on Steven Universe.
Everyone
Oh, yeah.
got angry and mad.
I was just confused mostly.
I loved it.
Well, so look for that on store shelves.
Cartoon Network is not paying us, by the way, unfortunately.
Nah, I wish. Cartoon Network's paying me. They better be paying me to make a show for them. It's the only way I'm taking money from them.
And
Hey, Cartoon Network, I'm available. And have many ideas for you.
I have ideas
Why won't you love me?
I have ideas that aren't ripping off other ideas.
Sure. Let's say that.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Andy, you brought this one up. I guess Universal Studios Amusement Park is making a new Woody Woodpecker-themed children's section or something.
I didn't bring that up at
No,
all.
did you even fucking read what I wrote?
No, apparently not.
They're
Man.
making a new animation department from Comcast NBC Universal.
Oh, what the fuck did I read?
Yeah, well, first off,
Okay, never mind.
Shame on you for besmirching Kyle's research.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're gonna revive Walter Lance's stable in the late 1990s new Woody Woodpecker show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're
Maybe that's what I read. That's cool.
You know, I didn't know Woody Woodpecker was such. I guess it's about time for him to come back.
Sure.
I mean, everyone remembers the laugh. Nobody do it, please.
I can't.
Thank God.
I'm good. But anyways, like Universal when I was a kid was pretty big as far as animation goes. They had Land Before Time. They had Earthworm Jim was made by Universal.
Land Before Time, what is that, like the record holder for most sequels ever made?
Probably.
Basically, yeah.
It's got like, what, 10 by now?
Yeah, but none could trump the utter heartbreak of the first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the first 3 as a kid, and then I think even as a kid I was like, nah, I'm done.
I think my parents kind of reached a point buying me a couple of them. They were just kind of like, we're at about, 6? Maybe we're done. Maybe he's done with this. And then we're ready.
Yeah.
So it looks like they want to start making kids cartoons again, which is pretty cool.
I am good with this. I want this to happen.
The person doing it, I guess, is they've been on shows like Dora, Yo Gabba Gabba, different like kids cartoons. So hopefully, I mean, we see different stuff. So yeah,
Sounds promising.
All they have right now, I guess, is Curious George.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Furious George.
Furious George. Oh, Lord. Well, I am excited now. I was less excited about what I thought this was, but now I am more excited.
Yeah, well, maybe next time you'll read.
Yeah.
Shut up. I was boiling eggs.
You boil them, and then you sit and you watch them boil. But then you don't do that because then you'll be sitting there forever.
Right?
Yeah, you boil them, and then you boil them wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Hotel Transylvania 2 has now gathered more than $200 million worldwide.
Yeah.
For a movie I still have not gone to see.
Everybody loves Goth Mills. I mean, come on.
I
I
guess.
have not heard a single positive thing about that movie.
I've heard it's, like, just okay.
Everybody says the art direction's great, and then Adam Sandler and company.
Yeah. Like, the only reason I want to go see it is to support Gendy. That's literally the only reason I have any interest.
I want Andy Tartakovsky to finally do that Popeye thing again, but we all know that's not happening.
Well, the plus side, I think he's doing an original movie, which I'm okay with.
I know, but I really like that Popeye thing.
I know. I also miss. I also wish he was doing it, but.
Minus Tom Kenny.
I don't know.
I don't mind Tom Kenny personally.
I just don't think Tom Kenny could carry a theatrical movie.
No, I think Billy West does a better Popeye.
Oh, yeah, I'd agree with that.
He did it in the, I don't know, there was like a holiday one where they're looking for his dad. It was kind of CG too.
God, he's always looking for his dad.
I know, right?
That was the plot of the Robin Williams movie.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
But there were no goons. I was very upset. I don't know. I love that short.
Let's see what else we got here. Inside Out is now the number 10 highest grossing animated film of all time.
So, if we give it some time, will it pass Frozen?
No, Frozen's still... Okay, so... Oh, God. Okay, that really made me sad when I looked this up earlier.
It's a kid's movie.
No. I understand why, but it makes me sad that, like, what are in the top 10. 2 of the top 10 movies are Ice Age movies.
Oh, that's...
It's not even the original ones, they're the sequels.
That would piss me off.
It made me... Oh, God.
For Ray Romano, I suppose.
I guess. That's all he has to... I mean, what else is he doing?
Pretty good for Ray Romano, right?
It's unlike Kermit.
I don't know. They're the same person, right?
Right.
Yeah, they did that Family Guy thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's Ray Romano, Harold Ramis.
Yeah.
I can't get a word in edgewise.
I
Yeah.
used to be able to do that so well.
I mostly do it because of the minion. The henchman.
Right. But,
Oh, yeah. 24 and 23.
I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, I would love to. I still have to see Inside Out.
I still maintain that, like, Inside Out, like, the more I think about Inside Out, the more, like, I regard it as, like, one of Pixar's best movies. Not just in recent years, but, like, in general.
My girlfriend would go into a bit of rage.
Oh,
if she-
that's right.
And
We
that's
said
right, we're gonna fight about this.
Yeah, we got to set
Yeah.
up the fight.
She says it was the shittiest movie she ever fucking watched.
Wow.
That it should have been a theatrical short.
I am of the mindset that if you don't like something, cool, whatever. It's not for you.
She did not lava it, okay?
I hate you so much. I hate you
Hey,
so much.
Hey, we can't talk about that because that portrays the idea that volcanoes can't be gay.
Dimorphism.
Or
Can't
whatever
show
it was. You know, let's
You can't
ignore
show
the
that
let's
it's
ignore
like
the
a-
fact it was based off a real person and his wife, but whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That was the most I heard. I do want to see Inside Out because I like Lewis Black, and is it Amy Poehler?
Yeah, it's got Amy Poehler, that
Mindy Kaling. Yeah, I mean
Mindy
the cast is
Kaling,
good.
Bill Hader, Lewis
Yeah.
Black, some chick from The Office whose name escapes me.
I know this one dude who like really likes Disgust, but
Shut up.
Oh yeah, didn't you have to like hunt down like one of those Disney Infinity figures?
yeah.
I hate both of
You
you.
don't have any money. Like, okay, I'll be the cool guy and do it.
So hey, Wes Anderson's making a new animated film.
I would really like that because I am one of the few people who actually saw the Fantastic Mr. Fox and
I
really liked it.
fucking love that movie.
Oh, okay. Anytime I talk to anyone about it, they're always like, "Wait, what?"
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I love Wes Anderson movies. Oh yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty good. Like Fantastic Mr. Fox was good. Which one?
Right.
I'm like, you guys really? Well, I'm glad to know somebody else besides me saw it,
Yeah.
or maybe just nobody else in Chicago.
No,
Bill Murray was a badger.
he was a
Bill
badger.
Murray was Willem Dafoe is the assassin. That was the.
There was a lot of notable people in
Oh yeah.
that movie. It was nice, but I
Wes
guess
Anderson alumni. What's his name? Oh god, I can't.
Jason
remember his name.
Schwartzman,
Yeah, there we go. I was
fucking
saying-
Owen Wilson's in there for a minute. Everyone who's ever been in, I don't remember. But I guess this new movie's called Dog Pack, and I guess they already have Jeff Goldblum and Bryan Cranston.
I'm sold.
And it is quote unquote Japanese inspired.
Ooh.
So I mean, I haven't watched a whole lot of Wes Anderson's film, but I've seen I saw Fantastic Mr. Fox, I saw Moonrise Kingdom, I saw Grand Budapest Hotel, and
Man, when I was at Amazon, holy shit, that Budapest Hotel was flying off the shelves. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a
My
good-
dad-
it's a
my
good
dad really
movie.
liked it. I don't know. I would recommend watching Life Aquatic.
I do want to watch Life Aquatic,
that
and
holds the Rushmore is also really good, but
I
Life
usually
Aquatic's
watch-
my favorite.
yeah, I need to watch that and Rushmore, and I've still never seen Royal Tenenbaums either. I just need to watch his entire catalog, pretty much, so...
I mean, from what I understand, you won't really be disappointed.
No. I haven't heard much bad word things about Wes Anderson. Anyway,
I think
shit
that's
right there.
yeah.
I think
Seal of
that's
approval.
pretty awesome, though. I'm really excited that he's going back to it, because I don't know. It kind of seemed like Fantastic Mr. Fox came and went. I kind of thought maybe he wouldn't. Then again, I remember this is Wes Anderson, and he seems to kind of do what he wants.
He's like, I will do all the quirky hipster things that I feel I want to do.
Yeah, but he doesn't come off as pretentious.
No, and that's what I like. It's like they're quirky and they're a little hipstery, but it doesn't seem like you're being a dick about it. So if this new film is anything like Mr. Fox, I will be thoroughly happy about that.
I just love the fact we got George Clooney in an animated film.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's something so weird to me about that because it just doesn't seem like something he would do.
Right? But,
I
you know,
mean,
it's Wes Anderson, so he's like, alright, I'll
Yeah.
give it a try. Why not? Let's see what else. Studio Titmouse is making an R-rated film named Nerdland. And
Yeah,
I
it has a bunch of cool actors: Paul Rudd, Patton Oswalt. I guess Mike Judge is gonna be in it. Brendan Small,
shit.
Jason Public.
Damn, they got
So-
everybody.
It sounds really cool. They have absolutely no other fucking information on it, though.
Not even
Huh?
like what it's about or when it's
No,
coming out.
It says there's just going to be a lot of violence, sex, nudity, and drugs.
Now, is
So,
this going to be like a straight to DVD movie, or is this something they're trying to get into theaters?
They're saying theatrical release,
Damn.
I'd go see it.
but what was it? So not much is known. I have a friend on Instagram. I've been they've been really supportive of my art and everything, and I guess she's working on a haunted house for Titmouse.
Oh, nice.
And I think that's pretty cool. They're gonna do something out here, I guess. And I'm not sure if it's just for the people in the animation industry or if it's open.
We're in the animation industry, aren't we?
in a sense.
We don't
but-
work in the industry.
But,
We appreciate it.
I want to see if I can do that. It sounds pretty cool. She's helping out making it, so
Yeah, that'd be. I mean, I like Titmouse's work. Motor City was really cool. When did Super Jails?
Jail and Black Dynamite were what all I needed.
Yeah,
Well,
did
weren't they Metalocalypse?
Yeah,
they
that
do?
too.
Did they do Ugly Americans too? No, that was Augenblick.
Yeah.
Sorry. Titmouse works on Venture Brothers, don't they?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I believe didn't they take over later in the series?
yeah, I think like season 3 or 4 they took over.
Yeah, because before it was wasn't Augenblick, but
I don't.
Fuck, it was United.
Ast- okay, because there was also Astro Base Go, but isn't that the actual name of the?
Studio for it. I
Yeah,
think so.
it's-
It's like United something, and it had like a bunch of presidents and dictators and shit.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Line.
I
Something.
don't know.
I can't fucking wait for the new season. It's been like 2 fucking years, and
Right.
I hate their release schedule, but they keep showing him like the Hornet or the Question or something like that.
When's that coming out?
Shame on me. I need to actually catch up.
Well, it'll just come out when it comes out. It'll just show up one day. Like, oh, by the way, here's a new episode.
They did it like 2 years ago at Comic-Con where they were like, yeah, it's coming back, check it out. And then they were releasing scenes, and then it's like no fucking word ever since. But it's still in development, so it's being worked on.
Well, at least it's something, I guess. But, you know, Titmouse does good work. And if anything, I'm really I'm starting to notice this trend because a couple weeks ago we were talking about how Brad Bird wants to do animated horror film. We've got that Robot Chicken studio movie that they made about hell.
It's called Hell
Yeah.
and Back.
Thank
Jesus.
you. I don't remember.
How hard is that?
I don't know, but
I'm actually planning on going to see it.
I don't even know if it's in our theater. But-
I'm actually kind of thinking people are being a little too harsh on it, personally.
I don't know. I don't know what it's about or what people have been saying because I've
I
kind of
think
stayed away
people got mad because it had a rape joke in it. Like, I think that's the only
yeah.
reason.
I mean, is that not what Robot Chicken is? I mean, it probably isn't any worse than that, or Family Guy, or whatever. So,
But to have a rape joke in a trailer, people get a little
yeah,
butthurt.
I guess. But what I was saying is that it seems, at least with all this, that there might be a trend starting that, you know, we're getting more adult animation in the mainstream, and I am very much for that.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I'm still, as I said in the Iron Giant review, I mean, after rewatching that movie, I really want to see Brad Bird get a chance to do whatever he really wants to with animation.
Just give Brad Bird a giant pile of money and let him do something with it.
It'll pay off later if it doesn't pay off now.
Right. But speaking of, I guess, Cody Finger's adult animation that isn't reaching the mainstream, Ralph Bakshi is finally releasing his Kickstarter film, I guess, finally, but he's releasing it on Vimeo.
I'm really excited to see Last Days of Coney Island.
I'm just want it to be out already, because motherfucker's been teasing it for like 2.5 years.
Well, the guy is not the guy. Takes a while to work on things like that. I would imagine.
I mean, I guess, because it was like an What?
Go on.
I'm done.
Alright, fine. It's coming out faster than Cans Without Labels, which was another Kickstarter thing that John Kay did. And that's been 3 fucking years that I'm waiting, but he's so busy with everything else and took our money and didn't do shit.
What happened to that steampunk movie that was supposed to be a big deal?
They're still working on it, from what I heard.
And how long ago was that?
Like last month?
What? Oh, when did that first get announced?
Oh, I don't know, like last year.
I want to say a year or 2 ago.
I think it was like early last year. But they're making like a full, 2D animated film. I can't imagine that takes a while.
Oh yeah, then what's the deal with you and Bakshi?
I don't know. I just liked it bad. But
I'm excited about it because I really like Ralph Bakshi's work, even just as a bizarre sort of like just. I don't know. His movies just have this unmistakable quality to them, even if they're not, like, I guess, technically good, because I know a lot of people...
Fritz the Cat is a weird movie.
It's a weird movie, but I really enjoy watching it just for how weird it is.
Yeah.
I kind of got pissed off because I read that Crumb fucking hated that movie.
Crumb is... Look, if you get a
You know.
chance to watch Terry Zwigoff's documentary on Crumb, that guy is fucking insane.
Yeah, but they were saying it almost ruined his career. Like,
Jeez.
it almost messed up, like, Bakshi's career.
Oh, God.
Well, I know he killed off the character because of it.
And then they
Yeah.
made a sequel without his consent.
Well, I don't think Bakshi really had much to do with that one.
No, he did. He was not involved at all.
Yeah, I mean...
It was not good from what I remember.
It was okay. If you don't consider it, like, all the... It's like any of his movies. It's either you like it or you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, Crumb is such a weird guy.
Yeah. You know.
That's like being nice. That's being way nice about Crumb.
Right.
I know, but I mean, I have nothing against him, but it's like, it's funny if you watch American Splendor, his portrayal in that movie is so, like, spot on. He's a weirdo who likes getting piggyback rides from girls
Well, okay then.
with giant asses.
Good for him, I suppose.
That's his thing.
All right. Well, to wrap us up for today, they've...
Oh, wait, I wanted to bring up something really quick. They finally released more character design stuff for Moana.
That is actually what I was going to say.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I didn't get a chance to read the docket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, yep, they finally got a better look at Moana herself and some big beefy dude.
It is disappointing.
we got brown Rapunzel and fat Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay, you guys said he looks like Wreck-It Ralph. I don't see it, but I will agree.
The face.
I-
The face.
I
My argument is, like, even if you don't think it looks like Ralph, like, the body shape and everything just looks very similar, my argument is that I think that's supposed to be Maui, the Polynesian god of the sun. I just would have liked to have seen a little more creativity with the design.
Kind of like the Candlemaker in Book of Life.
Yeah, like, the Candlemaker, sure, it wasn't, like, jaw-dropping the original, but at least they had enough, like, of a... Like, I don't know, he looks like if you were, that guy on the Moana or that Moana picture, he looks like if you were playing like a platforming game and there was an island setting, he would be like one of the characters or something. like just a generic background character, like one of the goons that you have to beat up.
Oh.
Sounds
Like,
about
he just-
right, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, the character, has no originality, and it's like I'm assuming that's supposed to be the demigod.
I mean, are we sure about that, or is that just like a friend of hers, or?
I don't know because I've heard people saying that's the character The Rock is voicing.
Huh.
Weird.
Weird.
I don't know. I'm hoping I'm wrong because I would hope that if they were designing a god, it would look a lot cooler.
Yeah. Well, I will agree with you guys on the fact that Moana herself has a very much Disney princess same face.
Yeah, it's really disappointing because I was really hoping that they would kind of, venture off the beaten path a little bit. But I guess, and it's that's the thing. I was telling Kyle earlier, I wasn't one of those people who was like really pissed off about Big Hero 6 because I felt that there was enough variety in the character designs in that movie
Oh yeah.
to help kind of offset the
And-
same face.
And the thing is like, I like Moana's design itself, but just the construction of her face looks very similar to like Rapunzel or the Frozen girls.
I wish they would have just gone a little more of a unique route with her.
Yeah,
Like she just doesn't really look like her body type is the same as every other character. Like she just doesn't look like she has any sort of interesting feature.
I don't know.
I think it's
She kind of has. I mean, looking at the design, she kind of has a little more. I don't know, like a little more beef on her. I mean, she has. I mean, look at her legs. I mean, she's got some pretty beefy legs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not enough. Not enough to really. Maybe it's just the same face. It's just kind of
I think it's the face.
for me. It just really is. I don't know. I just don't look at it. Like when someone posted that whole thing on Facebook about the all the Pixar movies coming out,
Mhm.
I am not excited about any of them in the slightest.
Not even for Incredibles 2.
That's the only one, and of course that's at the very end.
Yeah, and I swear we had a news article a couple weeks ago saying that Incredibles was supposed to come out before Cars 3, but then they've changed it back where it's fucking like.
yeah, there's money in cars, man.
But I don't like Cars.
No, my problem
But
here
kids
is
do.
my argument here is that it's all sequels to movies,
Except and
the
then
only two, and then Coco, which was already done. It was called Book of Life.
yeah, and that's a beautiful movie that I need to rewatch because
Yeah, Book of Life was amazing. I don't see why Pixar is jumping on the whole like, oh, we better get on ours because it's like you don't need to.
I was kind of half expecting them to just cancel it, but
I would have. It would have been the smart thing to do.
Kind of like Newt. I mean, they made a big deal about Newt because of Rio, and I don't know. Maybe they lost a lot of money in Newt because they had to stop production, and they didn't want to do that with this one.
yeah.
I don't know. Pixar is not what it used to be, in my opinion. I think they need. I don't know. That's just me, though.
Well, I will say, Andy, go watch Inside Out, and you might change your mind on that. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I did the whole next lineup of movies for them. Just really, I'm sure Inside Out is good. I heard nothing but good things.
I love that movie. I'm not so sure about how Good Dinosaur is going to be because every time I see a new trailer for it,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
I forgot about
it's like I don't hate it, but
I saw Raptors of it, and the Raptors look so fucking shitty that
that's
I
the.
don't know about it.
It's a certain like it's very obvious in the Good Dinosaur trailer that I'm starting to have a problem with in a lot of animated films now. Is that you have these like super detailed, super realistic environments that, and then you have like these extremely cartoony characters running around in it, and it just seems very off.
Yeah,
At least to
pretty
me.
much.
Because like the main dinosaur is just like a very cartoony depiction of a dinosaur, and the T-Rex have like these giant chin jaws. And
Yeah.
they're very stylized dinosaurs. And I don't have a problem with the designs. I have the problem with them existing in that style of a world.
I could agree with that.
But
I really just don't care about Good Dinosaur because it's like Pixar just hasn't been doing enough that I think. I mean, I know Inside Out, that kind of unfortunately went by the wayside for me, and I want to fix that when I get a chance. But I'm just looking at all the new stuff they're putting out, and I just don't care about any of that outside of Incredibles 2.
Well,
Feeling
there's-
it.
if there's anything I can say for Pixar is that I am constantly surprised by things that I don't care about becoming things I do care about. Like, for instance, like going in, I didn't give a shit about Monsters University, but when I came out and was like, you know what, that was a pretty decent film.
You related because you were in college.
Shut up. Oh, I thought it was Monsters University was cliche as all hell, but
It got by me, though, because unlike a lot of other Disney movies as of late or anything like that, the character designs were good enough to help kind of separate it.
yeah, I'll give it that.
I don't know. I'm kind of a believer that, you can have a cliched story and everything, but if you design it well enough and it's written smart enough, it can succeed.
I can drink to that.
And that's where I think Monsters, because I really like Monsters University. I was surprised. I mean, Monsters Inc. isn't one of my all-time favorite Pixar movies, but I enjoyed it. And I just kind of went back and realized it's the monster designs that sold for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like the ride at Disneyland. It's fun.
I did not get to get on any ride at Disneyland.
Oh, I've never been to Disneyland.
Ha!
I'm sad. Well, anyway, you guys about ready to wrap this up for this week?
Yeah,
I
so-
want to talk some more.
Well, fuck you.
don't you have dinner being made or something?
No?
You sure? I heard some clanking.
As an adult, I only eat once a day, and I've already filled that quota.
You don't go with the Dale Gerbil approach where you eat 9 small meals
16.
scattered throughout the day? Was it 16 or was it 9? I can't remember.
It was some high number where it's like, Jesus Christ.
16 small meals portioned throughout the day.
Well-
Stick tick.
Well, you know. So, thank you guys for listening to the news show this week. We will be back on Wednesday to talk about more Halloween-related things, I'm sure.
Be sure to follow the Instagram. We have been uploading like crazy,
Yeah, Andy's been on top of that shit.
and it's getting nightmarish because I lose track of days. But
Yeah,
I know
when you have 3 people uploading a picture a day, I can get overwhelming after a couple days of missing it, I
I
imagine.
don't know, well, that
I have
Instagram
been
is,
quite whelmed so far.
well, Instagram is kind of lame and makes you have to fucking do it on your phone. They won't.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You
But
can't just do it on the computer.
but-
Yeah, check out the Instagram. We've been uploading. Me and Kyle are doing Drawloween 2015. We have been completing each one of them. We haven't tapped out, even on Haunted House, which apparently, Kyle, you said a lot of people kind of passed on that one.
Yeah. A lot of my friends did, at least.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think we owned it.
I love what you guys have been doing so far, so.
And JD has been doing the cosplay challenge, which is basically his own little idea because he can't be like us. He has to be different.
Nah, I gotta be a special snowflake. That and I have to have people constantly bugging me to draw them and then making me feel bad. And by people, I mean my family. But anyway,
People like to be drawn. You gotta kind of know.
this
that.
is why I stopped drawing people in high school. Because if I offer people a free chance to be drawn, everyone and their mom is gonna bug me. And by everyone and their mom, I mean everyone and my mom. So.
Yeah, you fucking made my mom have to enter the lottery.
You did, and she did not make the cut. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll just take your waifus elsewhere.
No, I feel really bad because like 10 people got cut off. So unfortunately I only have 31 days to fill. So
Now, if we look at this in the long view, like Kyle said, without my mom, you wouldn't have me, and without me, you wouldn't have
it's true.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, like Katie said, please follow our Instagram and catch up with all our Halloween drawings if that's something that interests you. But also follow our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Tumblr to keep up with the show. If you enjoyed this or any of our other shows, please share them on your social media because that'd be awesome of you guys. I know we got a lot of people doing that, and we greatly appreciate it. Oh, and one last...
Please share. Don't just like. I've been getting not frustrated at anyone in particular, but it just drives me nuts when I see like people on Tumblr and Facebook. They draw something really cool, or they're really trying to get their podcast or something up. I mean, liking is one thing, but if you share it, that just might add one more person to their, one more person to their fan.
Takes the same amount of energy to reblog as it does to like people. But I do want to mention one thing real quick as a big thank you. So in our last podcast, Andy made a big proclamation of love about Frankenberry cereal.
It was a big deal for me.
And something he said, I just offhand, jokingly said that it should be on a shirt. And one of our listeners and someone who's been a big supporter of my artwork for a long time, Matt Myers, actually went and made the shirt, and it is up on Redbubble.
And I bought it. I posted the link on Facebook because, you know what? Anyone who wants to stick it to the vampire-dominated world of breakfast cereal, I would say this shirt is for you.
I just love it.
It is our uniform. We unite when we wear it.
It's just a shirt with Frankenberry's face on it. It says Frankenberry is where it's at, and I love it.
It's such a well-done Frankenberry, too. Like, he just looks very content, and that's why I love Frankenberry. He's not, arrogant about what he's got. He knows he's got a good cereal. He just kind of hangs out and goes like, yeah, my cereal's good. You should hang out and eat with me.
Boris Karloff would be proud.
Is this because Count Chocula is Republican?
Yes. We're drawing political allegiances here. But
well, when The Simpsons always show the Republican Party, Count Chocula's in there for some reason.
Oh, I always thought it was just Dracula. Because he was drinking blood. I know Count Chocula appeared when they were doing the sugar ban.
Oh, yeah, and he lost his teeth.
All of his victims had to be mashed up.
Anyway, so thanks, Matt, for making that t-shirt. I'll put a link in the description to the video if anyone else would like to buy that shirt, because that'd be cool if you want to support him through that.
I bought mine.
Yeah, Andy bought it. Be the cool kid on your blog by wearing Frankenberry. And I'm waiting for General Mills to get on us about it.
I want General... You know what? General Mills, if you're listening to this, which you totally should be, I will shill for you guys. I will
free promotion.
I will preach the good word of Frankenberry and every cereal outside of Count Chocula that you guys have.
All right, well put. All right, well, thanks everybody. Come back on Wednesday for Halloween goodness, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Good night.
And that's the way the news goes.